Hey everybody, it's Mark Karovic, and I'm bringing you a presentation today about what does it mean that the Feds didn't taper. I'm just going to discuss what the judgment is going to do for the economy, and then also what does that mean for the rest of us. And this is just a disclaimer for all the legal mumbo jumbo stuff that we need to go through, and so we can get familiar with a little bit with each other. My name is Mark Karovic, and I'm founder of ML Metals and chairman of the board of Karovic and Company. I've also been in the financial market since 2006. I opened my first business when I was 18 years old, and I have over 10 years of experience in business. So what does this really mean for all of us that the Feds are not going to taper at all? It means that they're going to print more money out of thin air, and that's going to mean that we're all going to owe more and more and more, which they're just taxing the debt onto the citizens. So as we continue with this, we're just going to pay, future generations are just going to have to pay this off. But they're just going to continue printing $85 billion a month, so they're going to stick to their plan. Means that our purchasing power will continue to diminish, and the dollar will be worth less and less every month. Also, the interest rates will continue to be low. The Feds believe by continuing to print money, it will make our economy stronger and back on track. As we all been noticing, that's been working very well. So by keeping interest rates low, it'll entice people to get more loans and stimulate the economy, this is true, but as we're noticing, it's not really stimulating anything, and they're printing more and more money, but it's really not doing anything to the economy. So if the Feds aren't going to stop printing, that means that the rest of the central banks aren't going to stop printing either. So as we're devaluing our currency, the rest of the globe is devaluing their currency. So as I was saying, like before, on the other side was like the QE hasn't fixed anything this whole time. So what makes them think it'll work if they continue doing it? Because we're just repeating insanity over and over and over, and nothing's changing. So I just don't see what makes them believe that if they continue to print more and more, that it'll change the economy. We need to do something else. And then down here it said, what'll happen globally with all central banks printing? Well, it'll cause boom and bust all through the world, because as one central bank prints, the other ones have to keep up with each other for import-export reasons too. Also, there's a lot of other factors too, but reason they're just keeping up with each other. So it's a currency war that just presses are keeping up with each other. And what's really even more shocking nowadays is that it's digital now. So we're not back in the old industrial age thinking where everything is printed on a printing press and there's no computers or anything. Now everything's digital, so all they need to do is just press buttons into a computer, and magically they have money. So as we're discussing, all this printing was pretty much an illusion. It's looking like it'll be a double dip recession for all of us, because in 2008, when we had the last crash, we panicked, obviously, and then they came out with these QE packages and everything like that, and then said they're going to boost up the economy. And yeah, we had a little bit, economy was going good, and then all of a sudden it started slowing down, lost gas, and then now we're back to the same point that we were at in many years back. So they're going to continue printing money, and we're still in the same position. Everything is still decreasing, and so them printing more money is going to change us. I don't know how. So from all of this, the real estate markets, everything is pretty much setting up for a crash. So I'll just be very careful with the real estate, but that'll be another presentation. And then once they see the markets not growing much, they're going to overreact, and they're going to announce that they'll need to print more to boost the economy. And really, technically, as we all know, that's going to do nothing. Will change nothing. So just watch out for more devaluation in the future, because they will if the markets are reacting the way they are, they will overreact and just announce that they're going to print more and more money to boost it, and then the rest of the central banks will do the same thing, and everybody will follow accordingly. And there you go. We just need to watch out for that. And the last thing we'll discuss right here before I finish up the presentation is the last thing is the baby boomers. Okay, they have to cash out in the market these years coming up. Our generation doesn't have the money to fill the gap, and if they don't print to fill the gap, that'll cause the stock market crash and break the confidence even further, as it's been getting broken with Cyprus and everything else around the world, the global events that are happening that are just weakening the system further and further. But as I said, there's ways to prevent yourself from this and to capitalize from it. So, you know what I mean? It's going to cause a stock market crash. And I hope it doesn't happen, but It's unfortunately that's what it looks like it's going to be doing. And then there's a couple of the last two things before we wrap up. Are job reports. They're always weakening over around, and they're not getting stronger. They're only getting worse. So my personal opinion on how to repair job reports is to create more entrepreneurs, because entrepreneurs are the ones who create the jobs. So if you're having a job deficiency, you need to create more entrepreneurs to create more jobs. Obviously, there's more factors into it about money lending and other things, but majority to create jobs, you need entrepreneurs. And they're also saying more and more people are going on food stamps than the Great Depression, which they just keep throwing these numbers out there trying to scare people, because 1930s we didn't have as big of a population as we have now. So obviously, of course, it's going to look like it's more people are on food stamps, and everything else is looking more chaotic, and everything's all out of whack because the numbers are bigger now. So if the Feds continue this pace, it'll be QE to infinity and beyond. And from the looks of it, this is Ben Bernanke's plan for the economy. He's going to sit there and pray and hope that this works, all this money printing. So what do you need to do to protect yourself from this disaster and to profit from all of this chaos that's going on in the financial markets? Well, for all you guys that are confused and don't know what's going on or what any of this stuff means, you guys really don't need to worry, okay? Because I'm going to be coming out with another video to explaining things. Guys, send me also emails and such like that. Hit the subscribe button below, and to keep up to date with us on YouTube, subscribe to also our newsletter at www.mlmetals.com. Also follow me on Facebook at Marco Karavic Public Figure, and also follow me on Twitter, LinkedIn, and then also my blog there. And then also we're having a new website coming out, www.marcokaravic.com. So stay up to tune with that, and talk to you guys later, and have a great day, okay? Bye-bye.